All right. So this should be interesting. Let's do it. Yep, we're gonna do the analysis on this set.
His name, it was Jacob or something like that.
It's with it is with a J, but he is from South Florida as well.
Okay.
He goes to PPG a lot, which is a local down there. He has gone a long way. He has definitely gone a long way from the people that have trained with him. They see his dedication, and it's paid off.
Yeah.
We saw it on stream. He beat Day with Luigi. I saw him. He did like
it's Jared. Yeah, that's Jared, not Jacob.
I was like, I mean, when you know your grab combos with Luigi and you know what to extend on, and you're just patient and you wait for your opponent to commit to something while they're landing from those grabs, you could capitalize so
Let's
much,
lower this a bit.
absolutely so much, and that is something to take into consideration. But at the same time, it's so scary to have Day as the Lucario player get all that rage and aura because.
I mean, you're just digging your own grave with all that extra percent. You're just making him stronger. He is whatever doesn't kill me makes me stronger.
I'm very curious of what chat.
He does.
That's the
it's
biggest thing for me. I want to hear what chat said
I know
about this
players
stuff.
are like, oh man, Lucario has an extra 100%. He's in the lead. He's winning now compared to the opponent.
Exactly. Yeah. And those side Bs, they absolutely get larger, and it's something
I need to shave more. Jesus. I see Scotty. I see Bateman. Okay, they're in chat.
McDareth.
So I am actually not familiar with him. Is he a Florida local as well?
I actually not too sure, but he's made it this far, and
no,
now
I'm not from Florida.
Let's see if Day could bring this back. You know, he's still in the bracket. Can't count him out, but this is really interesting. Falco.
Okay.
A bunch of people in chat were excited to see me.
I have heard of McDareth before.
Something about the name rings a bell. It's too distinct.
Okay, hold on.
I'm trying to think.
Hold on. I'm just looking at chat. This is what I'm talking about, right? This is right here. I don't know who this person is. I don't even follow me on Twitch. I mean, we can check, can't we? No, I have to. Nah, I'm not gonna bother. I don't even know who follows me on Twitch, but this always happens. But it's cool to see. It's cool to see this. The amount of people that are excited to see me. Okay, Jose, no Jose. Bird Jesus, okay. Yeah, I see the worst. I saw the worst Shofu. Like, it's actually me. Let's go Falco. It's cool to see people, like, before my name even came on the screen, when they heard my name said, the way the chat reacted, it's actually pretty cool to see.
In terms of how I might feel about a
I guess
Falco
I am
versus
more known
Lucario
than I know.
matchup, it's hard to say. I know Fox does really well against Lucario, given that his excellent pressure options and the way that he can seal out Lucario stocks very reliably if Lucario whiffs something big, which you need is a way to kill Lucario reliably before he hits 100%. And I don't know if the same can be said about Falco, though.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either about this matchup. You do have to try to close out that stock relatively early because then you're put at a disadvantage even though you have the winning percent. I'm sorry. I need to pay attention to the commentator, but looking at chat is too much fun. So we're sometimes gonna stop and look at chat. It's interesting to me the amount of people that just sort of like, they heard my name and they knew. It's like, I feel like I'm not that known. And then something that's confusing me. Did you enter Pokken at CEO? I did. I did worse than Pokken that I didn't smash, but yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw that too, but there's gonna be 0%.
Yeah.
We already mentioned earlier, you know, it's very scary to see a player like Day rack up on all that aura.
I already like right off the bat McDareth putting in jabs as his buffered input after getting hit, making Day respect his options, not try to do anything fancy like do a jab into like a reset or a grab or something like that.
So bad.
Yeah, absolutely. He just went for the grab into trying to mix up on his shield to see what Day would do. So a lot of times that's how you should start off a match. You should start off your match if you've never played this opponent.
Yeah.
I've played Day before.
Play slow. You don't have to hit first all the time, you know? You could see what your opponent is doing
first
and then try to adapt around that so that way you're forcing them to adapt around you after who've adapted right if they're playing. Yeah. It's, you know, a constant mind game going back and forth, and sometimes not hitting first could really help you out with that.
Yeah, exactly. It's the sort of thing where you go into it not so much thinking, okay, I need to win this first game, but more like, I'm going to purposely try these different things in these situations and see how my opponent acts, how their composure holds together as the match goes on. And then when the rest of the set happens, I'm going to have my adaptations ready to go.
But I'm really liking how McDareth is actually pressuring Day on this ledge right here, and he ends up getting the stock from all that ledge pressure, and when Day had made it back onto the stage, McDareth was like, absolutely not, I'm going to make you fall into this tech situation on the stage, re-grab you, and send you back off the stage.
Alright, pause. I want to see this one. Can I see some good Lucario experience? He's running since his commentary in the past. Yeah, people know. Such good space, and this feels good. I feel good reading these until the next game happens, and then all these people be like, "Yo, this dude sucks," but they're watching and they're happy. Also, I love the support. I see you. The Falco emotes is perfect. It's perfect. Can I scroll up? I can. All right. Now and then we're gonna pause just to check stuff out because I want to hear what the commentator is saying. I want to see my own stuff. I also want to see chat. It's kind of fun. All right, let's keep going. Ledge pressure? Nah, Marth Kiske. That's the wrong face. This is the face you use, right? Right. There you go. That one. That's the face you use when ledge pressure talk. Or this one. Or even this one. All right.
And taking that stock too with Falco's back air, it's an amazing move actually. Comes out frame 4 and has fantastic killing power. I think if anything that's going to be the crucial move for Falco in this matchup, being able to kill Lucario on whiff after jumping around him.
Day's so bad. It's not even bad. I've played Day before.
McDareth being pretty patient, finding his way back on stage, trying to just keep the stock going for as long as possible. Oh man, that jab whiffing just after the power shield on the back air.
I really like this patience that I'm seeing from McDareth. He's not really overcommitting for too much, and he's able to capitalize off of any.
We're gonna back.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna make you fall into this tech situation on the stage, re-grab you, and send you back off the stage.
And taking that stock too with Falco's back air is an amazing move actually. Comes out frame 4 and has fantastic killing power. I think if anything that's going to be the crucial move for Falco in this matchup.
I like reactive effect. He jumped. I remember that with that nair. I felt pretty good that I did that.
Right now, McDareth being pretty patient, finding his way back on stage.
Hey, hold up. It's like it's slow. Let it load again. Let it load again. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okay, let's keep going.
Trying to just keep the stock going for as long as possible. Oh man, that jab whiffing.
I kind of like that I did that. So normally I like to do up air and then do something else, but I like that I up air and just rolled. Like I pressured his shield and I just got out of the situation. I think I should do that more often. I was kind of smart there.
Just after the power shield on the back air.
I was looking for him to jump into me again so I can get another back air. I
really like this patience that I'm seeing from McDareth. He's not really overcommitting for too much. And he's able to capitalize off of any button that Day has been pressing as of recent, strictly because of it.
Yeah. He's relying on the fact that even though Falco might not have fast mobility, his actual attack frame data is rather fast. So he's just using that to his advantage, staying close to Day and then just getting his licks in when he has the chance. And he's still alive right now at 155%.
Yeah, that's
there we go.
Yeah, that's going to do it.
Should have jumped air dodge just because? Because if I would have jumped air dodge right there, right, I could have killed him.
You have to watch out because, you know, you are very vulnerable for a few frames at the startup of a roll.
I should have just jumped under. I could have covered the normal get up.
You have to always keep that into consideration.
Yeah, and it's so scary because if you somehow sneak past him, he's still facing towards the stage. So he can just throw out the aura sphere at you.
Sometimes maybe dropping down and having a move that covers that ledge option really could help you out. But, you know, at the same time, you're putting yourself in a re-grab position.
Yeah, in that case, you would definitely be dead if Oni is ready for Day is ready for it.
Such a good recovery option. Day recognizing that McDareth was trying to go for the down smash by the ledge, so he recovers high above him instead.
This
is what we're talking about.
I throw out the aura sphere at you.
Sometimes maybe dropping down and having a move that covers that ledge option really could help you out, but you know, at the same time, you're
now they baited me into that.
Yeah, in that case,
which also I could have fallen facing him if he throws that thing. I can throw reflector.
Day recognizing that
I should just stood up.
Trying to go for the down smash by the ledge,
he rolled,
recovers
and then like
him instead.
I drifted in. I could have just drifted away and kicked my reflector just because of it.
Grab into trying to mix up on his shield to see what Day would do. So a lot of times that's how you should start off a match. You should start off your match if you've never played this opponent. Yeah. Play slow. Play slow. You don't have to hit first all the time.
Okay, I want to.
in the lead.
We'll get back to
that. Keep the stock going for as long as possible.
I felt really good with my spacing in this game. Like maybe I can't even tell seeing it myself. I know I was doing like parry pivots and like he would roll, and I just react to the fact that he rolled. Okay, right there. So that's something that I just know from playing Lucario. If he does that in front of you, he's going to shield. So I just inputted a grab. Well, I thought he'd stop and shield to get the grab there, because otherwise I just jab him, which I didn't see that happening.
And he's able to capitalize off of any button that Day has been pressing as of recent, strictly because of it.
Yeah. He's relying on the fact that even though Falco might not
feel
have
like I could have
mobility,
that anyway.
His actual attack frame data is rather fast. So he's just using that to his advantage, staying close to Day and then just getting his licks in when he has the chance. And he's still alive right now at 145%. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Day is so good at
biggest thing is I need to be more patient on the ledge. Versus Day, at least. He seems like he's especially looking for that. Oh, yeah, I remember I reacted to that. I might as well have grabbed him there. His grab down throw, I probably could have killed him.
Always keep that into consideration.
Yeah, and it's so scary because if you somehow sneak past him, he's still facing towards the stage. He can just throw out the Aura Sphere at you.
Sometimes maybe dropping down and having a move that covers that ledge option really could help you out, but you know, at the same time, you're putting yourself in a regrab position.
Yeah, in that case, you'd definitely be dead if Oni is ready for Day is ready for it.
Such a good recovery option. Day recognized.
I just messed up here. That's all. I just rushed this because like I wanted to do something, but like he drifted back.
This is what we're
That's the biggest thing. Is like he drifted back, and I should have waited. Oh yeah, that's true. When he hit the platform, I could have locked him. I didn't even try that. That's also true because I could have locked. Then dashed in with a RAR. Okay, it's bait, man. I see you though. I see you. That's the way it's supposed to be used. I see you though. I could have locked him on the platform and killed him. So there, what I should have done. This Falco is so bad. And it's Twitch chat. Who gives a fuck? But like, what I should have done is instead of going for that, if I like jump and land here. Can you see my mouse? Can you see this? Yes, you can. Okay, so if I would have jumped from the ledge, saw that he rolled, I had time to react and just land here. I got greedy and wanted to hit him, so I landed on him. If I landed here, or just jumped, I saw I did that, I could immediately kick Reflector. The frame I'm able to move, Reflector comes out. So if he shields it, okay, I get grabbed. Or I'll mash jab to avoid getting side B. Or like spot dodge to avoid his side B or something. But like, the biggest thing is if he throws it. And if I land with lag. But if I jump air dodge, I can kick Reflector from that height and like not have lag. Either hit him and trip him, and then, or if he shoots it, it kills him. So that's what I should have done in that situation. All right.
I love that.
Right
so like right there, it was the adaptation that McDareth had made. It was like, okay, he caught me because I did a neutral get up into the charging Aura Sphere.
He definitely
this time I'm gonna jump over and I'm gonna be fine. And Day, you saw it. He stood there for a bit and then put the Aura Sphere away, walked forward just to catch the landing, and then killed him off it anyway. Really, I love seeing when you see it have that like preemptive adaptation where Day didn't wait to see that McDareth had caught on. He assumed this is a strong enough player, he's going to change up his game, and I'm going to change it one step ahead anyway.
Look at McDareth over there. He's kind of just like raising his eyebrows like, where is this man's coach? Where is this?
Yeah, I was waiting because, okay, so I raised my, okay, she mentions that, right? Have I told this story on stream? I can't even see this name. It's so cool to see how many people are actually like, it's so cool to see this. Like I don't get a playout stream and not look like an idiot. So I'm glad people got to see me play near my best. I still messed up, and I definitely should have beaten Day, because I know this matchup really well. But both Kami and Mint were like, "How could you lose? You know this matchup." It's like, but it's okay. It was fun. Good to see my friends cheering me on in chat too. The game, yeah, I wouldn't have noticed it anyway. Okay, so let me tell this story real fast with this, right? So I gotta play Day. Okay, we go up. I'm sitting here. Or you can't see that. Mouse. I'm sitting here. Scats comes over, sees me. He comes over and says, "Yo, what's up? How you doing?" And it's like, "Oh, I'm doing well. How you doing, man? Doing good." And then like, he says like, "How you going?" "Oh, I'm up on stream versus Day next." Like, "Oh, you're playing Day?" He says, "I'm sorry, he asked me to coach him in the next set." "Yeah, I'm sorry." And I was like, That's no problem. It's like, oh, I was laughing about it. I was like, you know what? I thought about it. Even if he gets a coach, who knows Falco? But not only does Scat know Falco, I even played Scat just the day before. We played in like Mars's room. Oh no, that was Nick Riddle's room, but Mars was there. Yeah. But like, it's just like, well, okay. Then we get up. You don't see this because it wasn't on stream. So I sit down. Day's there, and Scat comes out because you have to tell your opponent who the coach is, right? So Scat's there, and Day's like, oh yeah, you guys are friends, aren't you? Because he didn't know. He didn't know that we knew each other at first. And he's like, oh yeah, we are. But it's like, and Scat's like, yeah, I don't feel right doing this. And Day's like, okay, maybe I'll ask someone else. Like, no, I told them both, like, no, look, it's for tournament. Just play. It's not a big deal. Like, I'd rather you, like, it's tournament. You do what you have to do to win. I'm not bothered by it. Just play. So that's the story behind it. It wasn't like, you know, Coach Scat came up and like bullied his way in or something like. Nah, it was nothing. I didn't mind it.
His best coach. I mean, Day has 30 seconds right now, so Scat helping the homie out.
Yeah.
No, they are.
Oh, I was digging in my bag because I was considering pulling out my like perler. I haven't even. I'll go get it. Hold on. Okay, so I was digging in my bag, which is the bag I always have at tournaments, and I considered pulling out this, but I thought about it to show it on stream. I thought about it, if I lose, I'll look like an idiot pulling this out, so I didn't. Yeah, because I have this. I know it's always in my bag. I should wear it sometime, but it's just in my bag for now. So considering pulling out this brand recognition and all that, but I didn't. Okay, just throw this back over there. Yeah, that's what I thought. If I lost, it would look stupid, so I put it away. So I thought about it, and it's like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
They aren't from the same region, but you know, Florida is Florida.
I mean, it's as you go to nationals, the scope of who's your region grows and grows, right? Like at international terms, like Evo and stuff, it becomes just all West Coast together. We don't separate between NorCal and South. It's like, let's go California.
Absolutely. I love that sportsmanship though.
Yeah.
I love it because yeah, you have your in-region battles and you have the cliques and all right, like this is my boy, this is from my region. But when you go to a national level tournament, Florida is family, and we all reunite at that very moment.
Yeah.
Because especially in a tournament like CPO,
no, Scott's from Georgia.
Is held in Florida.
Oh. Is he from Florida?
Yeah, oh, I mean,
I know he lives in Georgia.
Mentioned numerous times, especially by me, but you can hear it in the crowd, in the absolute passion. That
yeah,
they
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
what?
I knew all the upsets had happened.
I didn't know she knew something I didn't because she's from there.
Yelling the players' names as it was happening.
Absolutely, I love it. But let's see the advice that Scat gave Day to see maybe this match won't be
okay, I need to watch this match because I messed up.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see a player ask for coaching after they win a game, because it's almost like they said, okay, I won that game off of specific gimmicks that I don't think my opponent is going to fall for, and the neutral was so hard for me that they're probably going to take this next game unless I have an adaptation ready to go right now.
Absolutely. I really liked from that last game how the Aura Sphere caught him as like an anti-air. You brought that up, and that was so scary, especially with the aura that Day had
right there.
Up.
That was
so
so.
That's something McDareth is going to have to look out for in the rest of this match.
Hold on.
So you have the.
I was playing sloppy, right? But that was
happening.
That was delicious. I was like, I rolled perfect pivot. He rolled in, grab. It's like I felt so good about that. Like I was still feeling pretty good.
Close.
Yeah,
I feel like I wasn't as patient.
To see a player ask for coaching after they win a game.
I wasn't as patient.
It's almost like they said, okay, I won that game off of specific gimmicks that I don't think my opponent is going to fall for, and the neutral was so hard for me that they're probably going to take this next game unless I have an adaptation ready to go right now.
Absolutely. I really liked from that last game how the Aura Sphere caught him as like an anti-air. You brought that up, and that was so scary, especially with the aura that Day had racked up. So that
was so good. That was so good. It was just like, I rolled on. I'm like, perfect pivot. Like, without thinking, I just did it. And then he rolled into me, and I just grabbed him. I felt so good about that.
Something McDareth is going to have to look out for in the rest of this match.
That's like the only thing in this set. That's probably being good enough. There again. I'll be doing better, like just spacing myself. Like Luigi Rock caught it.
Right now, McDareth having a bit of a harder time compared to how well he was playing the neutral last time. Finds his opening. I like they used the forward air there, recognizing that Day was looking for a power shield, so the multi-hit able to get through that option.
Yeah, Fo's right. I'm not playing as well. It's pretty obvious compared to the first game and this game that I'm not playing as well.
On the platform, but McDareth knew a lot better. Holding shield, they're playing very patient.
Yeah, backing away from the back air right afterwards too.
All right, that's something that you can tell I know the matchup, right? Because like if Lucario does Aura Sphere on your shield, you should jump. He has to like jump into you in back air, but then you can like air dodge if you see him jump at you. But like your best option is to jump, because if you roll either way, he can just throw it at you, which a lot of Lucarios look for.
Knowing that that's will absolutely kill him. Oh,
if he did not roll behind him.
Yeah, no, he would be dead. The Force Palm covering so many options, being simultaneously a command grab and a projectile.
I just didn't kill him. That's it. I'm not doing so. Why
he doesn't find it once again. Day with a really
just go off stage. That was my other thing. I never went off stage. Did that kill me? No. Yeah. Okay. Falco can't kill now. I just didn't go off stage.
McDareth makes it back on stage with
a
straight forward throw. Actually going to take it. Wow.
That was a slap. He grabbed him and just slapped him off stage, and he just blew up.
Like you've had enough on this stock. We both know it. Come on, let's move
People
on.
People don't know that Lucario's forward throw kills when he has %.
Well, unfortunately, whiffing that back air, leaving him in a pretty bad
position.
Being
greedy with his shield a lot.
Seems like he's gotten the power up from Scat. I do not know what Scat told him to do.
Dead. Not even try to tag Day's recovery. Yeah, this is my problem. I didn't go off stage. Foe calls GG's. Day lucky this Falco sucks. Well.
He was like, oh, that up air. With all that percent, he was able to capitalize off of the aura and land that. He blew up.
Yeah.
He blew up as if he was like past 100%.
What on earth?
But that man was not past 100%.
I was still calmly thinking like, okay, there's still. I had forgotten that this was a Lucario set, right?
I was telling him he was like apologizing myself, like, no, it's no problem.
And I was calmly assessing, like, yeah, Day had a change in the way he was reacting to McDareth's jump-ins, right? He was being very awake to McDareth trying to psych him out with tomahawks. He was grabbing him first, then every now and then mix in holding the shield as the aerial came in. Again, adapting to that neutral situation really well, and then suddenly the up air came out and he died.
I feel like Day pressed less buttons that game too.
Yeah.
He in the first game, he was trying to anticipate that first hit. We brought that up earlier. You know, sometimes you just want to feel out your opponent. If you've never played against this opponent before, you have to understand, all right, how are they going to try to cross me up? How are they going to try to pressure me on the ledge? Okay, this is how they do it. Fantastic. But when you're pressing so many buttons, you're leaving yourself vulnerable. And this is something that I really, really like to say on commentary every time, because it's a big reminder.
Yeah, where is she going with this?
Walking in Smash 4 is busted.
Oh, it's super good.
It's broken. Being patient that way, walking, if you walk, you have access to all your tools. You could do anything out of the walk. Versus a dash, you have to wait for the frames of your dash to finish before you could throw out something.
Yeah, you have literally your entire toolkit available, and plus it's more intimidating because of that, right? That's where pressure comes from. It's the possibility space where when somebody is walking towards you, first of all, you know they're up to something because they're walking, they're not running.
It's scary.
So it's already scary because of that. And you're like, okay, well, what are they up to? It could be anything. It doesn't have to be a dash grab. It doesn't have to be a run up conversation. It could be any potential option, and that's how you get your opponents to sometimes psych themselves out and press a button first. And you might not even have a plan when you're walking. You're just walking, just to leisurely enjoy the breeze. But the opponent's scared, they press a button, and then you just whiff punish. Just everything cleans up just the way like that.
Yeah, just like that. You know, just like standing grab versus dash grab.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. You have to keep into consideration. If your opponent is just walking and you're just jumping all over the place,
I'm not gonna lie. They actually did pretty good. I was okay with their comments. I was about to say they're gonna say a bunch of dumb stuff. They didn't. Yeah. It was good commentary.
You know? But we actually have on stream on a very exciting player that I've been wanting to see: Saj versus Fathom.
I think it's okay. So now we're gonna go back without chat, or without the commentators, and I'm gonna focus on the match just to see what things I thought were pretty all right and what weren't. Because like a lot of stuff, I did a lot of stuff right that first game. I was playing it the way it should be played. You want to be up in Lucario as Falco. You want to be in Lucario's face. But you have to be safe while you're doing that. That's the hard part.
Very exciting player that I've been wanting to see. Saj.
Which that when he has the chance.
That game one, I showed that pretty well.
Anticipating Master Raven to follow him up in the air and punish his landing as he was trying to mix it up with his jumps, as you mentioned. The J, but he is from South Florida as well.
Okay.
He goes to PP&G.
And I don't know if the same can be said about Falco though.
Yeah. I'm not too sure either about this matchup. you do have to try to close out that stock relatively early because then you're put at a disadvantage.
Better see a
even though
Falco
you have
there.
the
You don't know who you're watching.
Yeah.
We already mentioned earlier, you know, it's very scary to see a player like Day rack up on all that aura.
I already like right off the bat, McDareth putting in jabs as his buffered input after getting hit.
Like
making,
I'm spacing
Day
away from him
respect
a
his
lot.
options, not try to do anything fancy,
I
like
then go
do a
in.
jab into like a reset or a grab or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. He just wants
Anti-air
to
down
grab
tilt.
into trying to mix up on his shield to see what
I didn't
Day would
not
do.
expect him to throw that.
So a lot of times, that's how you should start off a match. You should start off your match. If you've never played this opponent, play slow. Play slow. You don't have to hit first all the time, you know? You can
doing
see
good pivots away. That's the cue that I'm doing. Oh, wait, hold on.
To adapt.
Mute them. Okay, that's the cue that I'm playing well. Is the pivots that I'm doing. Okay, I thought that was pretty good. I can't really go back. All right, you know what? Let's pull it up on YouTube. It's at this point we've seen chat. Well, let's pull up on YouTube so we can actually go into stuff now.
Given that.
All right, so now we can actually like slow stuff down. Oh yeah, YouTube's being bad right now, isn't it?
His excellent pressure options and the way that he can seal out Lucario stocks very reliably if Lucario whiffs something big, which you need is a way to kill Lucario reliably before he hits 100%. And I don't know.
Martha's one of the best walks in the game.
About Falco though.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either about.
Okay, we're gonna mute them again. All right, so I think with the way I was spacing myself, I felt like I was doing very good, except that was bad. Like that, I think at the start of the game, I was a little nervous. I messed up some stuff, but then from there, in this first game, I played very well. That was also bad. That was a misinput. Grab, and I faded back. He didn't tech once on that platform. Okay, I should have been looking to punish that. That's something to know. I can beat that if I space that up there a little better, or I can just bait it. Okay, right there. I thought that was very good. Okay, so we get in this situation. I jump. I look to punish that. Nair covers that. Immediately, I turn around and look for him to jump. I don't chase too hard. If he goes to the ledge, it's fine. I can cover it. But I'm looking for him to jump right there so I can get that back air and keep pressure up. What I should have done... Okay, look at this again. I should have not turned around, right? So Nair covered that. Back air. I should have jumped and then just like jumped where I was and fallen off backwards. Because then I could have scared him. That air dodge right there. Like I wasn't confident in punishing it with forward air at the time. But that air dodge right there, I could have back aired him for air dodging here. And if he died, if he was holding away from me, he would have just died. So that I could have done better. That was actually, I felt good about that. I remember this. I actually reacted to the fact that he rolled towards me, dropped my shield and there. And like right there, I turned around. That was a little fishy. I didn't get punished for it, but that was a little too much. There, okay. What I should have done here, up B. Like when he was that low, I should have gone out. He went that low, just up B right here in front of him. He has to go past me to get to the ledge. His up B goes first. So he up B's into me and gets burned. I grab ledge and I can drop ledge. I can release ledge forward air and cover like the path he takes going up. So that's normally what I do. That's why I think I was trying. That's why I stayed on the ledge too long there. Then it's like I need a side B and get on the stage as fast as possible. And there again, I reacted to the fact that he jumped. Like I was short hopping, but I was doing it like low length. And something Void told me before is that my jump, I had the same timing when I jumped. I've been working. Like you see there, I fast fall. That time I didn't. But like he tried to cover himself and go high, or he wanted to cross over me, right? So I saw that and back aired him. That was good. All right, what else? So he caught on that I was looking to grab me first. And I just didn't even bother. If he back aired my shield, I just jumped or something. Like, it's so plus if he has aura, there's no point even trying. I could have, like, reflected him. Yeah, okay, right here. What I should have done is instead of pulling back, like, I wanted to wait a bit. My whole thing is I just didn't go off stage this whole set. But, like, right there, jump reflector, fall on him with forward air if he air dodges. And then that's a ton of extra pressure. And that was good. I think he was about to side beat me there. Let me see. Yeah. That was a good F tilt to keep myself safe, because I was thinking about what's going to kill me here. Like I said before, I like that I did up air and just rolled rather than forcing something. I should have had harder punishes on, and I mentioned that already. I just grabbed, because that's just me knowing Lucario. Should have ledge trumped. I was trying to bait it, but I never also did it, and I might as well have done it once. So I'd be a little earlier, would have caught him there. And I said there, I could have just kicked Reflector for the hell of it, because the Reflector hit the sphere, it still would have came back, hit the hit day. That was really nice, actually. I like his positioning for that. Okay, but there's something I could have done, right? I could have avoided this entirely by jumping to the platform. It was right there. Normally what I do in this spot is I jump to it, but I just didn't, because I don't think I realized it was there. But I could have waited on the ledge longer and then just jumped the platform. And, like, I would have avoided this whole thing entirely and still had that stock. I think I tried to nair there, and I messed up and got forward air and got hit. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta be faster realizing that. Like, he just went... Normally I look for it. I didn't even check. Like, I could have at least checked. And then Rising Laser, F-Smash, that would have been game. Yeah, I had plenty of time. It didn't pop in my head at the time, so let's keep that in mind. Because I definitely could have locked him and then just F-smashed him and took the game. That's pretty alright punish. Maybe forward air. Just push him off stage, but either way, that was still fine. I was happy I reacted. Okay, let's talk about that, right? That was free. Okay, look at where he is. Fall off forward air. He's dead. Like, what is wrong with me? Why didn't I do it? This whole set, that's the problem I still have, is going off stage in tournaments sometimes. Sometimes I'm not confident enough in it. I feel like I'm much better off stage than I give myself credit for. At least I try to be, and I just don't take advantage of it. But right there, look where he is. Like, I can just fall off with forward air. It's going to hit him, and he's going to die. As long as I hold forward and make sure he doesn't fall out of it, like, he's dead. Like, that was game right there. But instead, I did this at a terrible time, too. Like, that was just bad. And then I lost after that. Like, that was definitely game if I just went off and punished him. And then patience. Like, biggest thing in this set, I was not patient on the ledge at all. Like, if he wants to throw it at me, I could just sat there. If he throws it, jump Reflector. Like, kill him. I could just sat there and waited. I didn't have to force stuff, but I let myself be forced in these situations. That's on me. Okay, let's see game 2. Also, I was sad. He banned Town and City. I wanted Town and City. Also, I should have shaved before this, but whatever. He banned Town and City, and I was sad because I wanted Town and City. Because like that's like the stage I want to go to the most versus Lucario. I think I get the most stuff there. All right, immediately you can tell I'm not being patient. Like, I didn't do that once all last game. Immediately this game, I just like charged at him. I should have just kept back, get in slowly, but just keep back. But I like, okay, I'm guessing Scat told him that I keep doing like perfect pivots and space away from him because he did 2 dash attacks. So I think he's trying to cover the fact that I keep dashing away. Okay, so I'm trying to think what Scat could have told him. Probably also to grab me. I got a lot of tomahawks that first game. I don't know how many I even went for in this game. Okay, that was bad of me. Bad tech in place. Need to stop doing that. I'm sorry. I love that. Every single time I see that, like, that was so good. I rolled. Perfect pivot. He rolled back, and I was, like, already there waiting. And, like, I felt so good about that, because, like, I did the perfect pivot to give myself space and just reacted to him rolling towards me and grabbed him. Put in slow-mo. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. 75%. Even there, like that. So when I started perfect pivoting again, I feel like I started doing better. Like I was playing better. Because like that's me being like, okay, I'm confident in my spacing, so I can do this and keep more space. I could have like jump fared there maybe. Yeah, I feel like Scat told Day I was doing a lot of tomahawks. Because he got caught by like very few of them. So I should have mixed in some more just like fairs just to catch him trying to grab me. What happened here? Oh yeah, he was waiting for air dodge, so I just swung. If I think someone's going to air dodge and they're next to me, I don't down air. I just up air. Just push them away. Okay, I was trying to force landing, but then I kind of reset there, which is all right. A reset there. Didn't get my punish. Okay, forward air. Didn't tech again. Okay, every time he hit that platform, I did check that time. Every time he hit that platform, he did not tech. So I just need to be looking for that. Just like if they're going anywhere near a platform, just fire the laser. There's no harm in firing one. Side B early. Again, I jumped because I know he's looking for that. Although I could have probably reflected that and killed him, but I know he's looking to throw that at me if I roll, or to like do it again. So I just jump in the air and get away from it. Okay, there. I think, let me see this. I could have F-smashed that from where I went. I think because... Oh yeah, that's another thing. That roll is because I saw him do this. That's why I rolled. Because I know about down air into side B. Facing away. Back air, I held down to try and catch him there. Also to make sure I grabbed it last. I could have just reflected. Yeah, the biggest thing about this set is I didn't go off stage. That's the biggest thing. Like, I can just go off stage and hound Lucario for days, so I just never went off stage once first day. That was the biggest thing here. But yeah, forward throw will kill when he has aura, but people don't really realize that. I didn't go off stage and I didn't ledge trump him, but I was trying to get the rewards as if I conditioned him to expect ledge trump, but I never did. So I might as well have done it once just to put it on his mind that, hey, you have to respect this. And then I roll in dead. Yeah. All right. So that's the basis of it. So I see what I did wrong. Well, it was good to go over it and hear the commentators. The commentators are actually pretty nice. I was fine with it. I was worried they're going to start saying wrong things about Falco, but they didn't. So, biggest things in this set, go off stage versus Lucario, obviously. Just be confident. Like, after this, you don't see it, obviously. But after this day came up, and even Mars came up and talked to me afterwards and gave me advice. And one of the things we talked about is confidence in going off stage. You think Vicky liked me? Well, oh, yeah, Vicky liked what I was doing. Which surprised me. I figured... I don't know. I thought she'd be negative. But yeah, she liked what I was doing. So she liked how I was trying to do stuff. That's pretty good. I had to work on some stuff. And I mean this. But yeah, this goes up. So many bird god messages. This one was nice too. I won't lie to you guys. I know I say this a lot, but like, I get surprised. Like, I was surprised looking at that chat and seeing the amount of names that I don't like. They don't even come into my chat often, and I don't even know that well. But they all knew who I was and were excited to see me on stream. I don't know. That's interesting to me. I gotta work on it more. That was fun to go over it. I'll probably, so whenever I play a set on stream, which won't happen that often. I'll do one of these where we'll sit down and I want to listen to it first with Twitch chat, and then I'll pull up the YouTube VOD and we'll break it down. I think that's a good way of handling it, so I can do more stuff